Good morning, YouTube. I thought I would just make a short video on a headlight replacement on this Mercedes-Benz E320. This is a 2001. I wanted to make this video because I ran into a problem doing this that I haven't found any good information on, so I thought I'd share it. On this car, I'm replacing this headlight, and we'll just dig in. I'll go over the bolts that you need to pull loose to get the headlight out, and we'll move from there. So if you look at the front of this bumper plastic, you're going to see bolt holes here and here. These are bolted in to the headlight assembly here and here. Both sides need to be taken loose. So you've got a bolt here and here. I've got a few of the bolts laying there. In addition to these 4 bolts, there are some long metal bolt studs that are affixed to the inside of this bumper that slide through the metal part of the bumper or frame. And there's a nut on the inside. I'll leave us at 13. There's one here, and there's gonna be one over here. So you gotta get those 2 loose. That's all pretty straightforward. The problem I ran into is over here. You have to get this bumper pulled down. First thing you need to do is you have to take a few of these 10mm nuts off the inside of this plastic fender shroud. You don't have to get them all out, just enough where you can kind of pull this back to get your hand in there. There's going to be one bolt that goes to the bottom of the bumper here, and it screws up and bolts into the bottom of the fender here. There's a longer one that goes through this piece here. The bolt comes in from this side through the metal, and then it mounts to the inside of the bumper. I took all those out and the bumper wouldn't come off, and I finally figured out what it was. And what it is if you look at the top edge of this bumper, there's a lock right here. There's actually a long metal rod that comes all the way from over here where this first bolt you take out is, and if you look, when I push this forward and backward, it locks and unlocks. This is grabbing a hold of that right there. So in order to get this bumper loose, you have to take this bolt out and you have to push this rod forward, and then the bumper will come off. Same thing going back together. But this, I didn't see anybody talking about, so I wanted to show you all that so you see it if you're having trouble getting the bumper loose and pulled forward. And then for the headlight, pretty straightforward. You've got a bolt here, you've got a bolt nut, here, and then there's one bolt, which is right there. Take those 3 out, the headlight assembly will just fall out, and you got 2 wire connectors in the back. There's one down here and one up here. Pull those loose, swap out the headlight, and reverse order to put it back together. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Hope it helps. Good luck, guys.